The moment we've all been waiting for might finally be here. After weeks of brutal market conditions with only scattered moments of relief, the cryptocurrency market is showing promising signs of recovery. Experts believe that this could be the big moment for a dramatic surge in the market, what many have started to call the banana zone. But what is this banana zone, and why does it matter? Let's dive in. A few months ago, macro analyst and renowned cryptocurrency advocate Raoul shared a chart that many believe holds the key to understanding Bitcoin's next major move. It's called the Global M2 10-week lead over Bitcoin, and according to Powell, it signals the start of something massive. In his words, the banana zone is here. But if that chart isn't enough to convince you, Powell also presents the GMI total liquidity chart, which combines both private and state sector liquidity with Bitcoin. The message from these charts is clear. The stage is set, and the banana zone is imminent. Bitcoin's seasonality, especially in election years, is another factor worth noting. Historically, Bitcoin tends to rally hard during October, and many analysts are already expecting a significant uptrend. Powell's analysis suggests that everything is falling into place for an explosive move upwards. After a long period of intense market pressure, the Federal Reserve has recently made a significant decision to cut interest rates. This announcement, made on Wednesday, has sent ripples of excitement throughout the financial world. But the good news doesn't end there. Just 2 days after the Fed's rate cut, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, granted approval for the listing and trading of Bitcoin options. This marks a monumental shift for the crypto market as it opens the doors for more institutional investors and traditional players to step in. Eric Balchunas, a senior Bloomberg ETF analyst, took to social media to share the groundbreaking news. According to Balchunas, the SEC has fast-tracked its approval for BlackRock's iShares Bitcoin Trust, IBIT, allowing it to list and trade options. He also hinted that other spot Bitcoin ETF issuers will be approved shortly. This is a huge victory for Bitcoin, as it paves the way for an influx of liquidity from traditional investors. Michael Saylor, executive chairman of MicroStrategy and a well-known Bitcoin bull, was one of the first to react to the news. In Saylor's view, the SEC's approval will significantly accelerate institutional adoption of Bitcoin. Saylor also shared another piece of exciting news. Credible rumors are circulating that BNY Mellon, one of the largest banks in the U.S., is about to receive an exemption from SAB 121, the accounting rule that prevents banks from holding Bitcoin for clients. If true, this would allow major banks to custody Bitcoin for their high net worth clients. In light of these developments, Powell believes that the next crypto explosion is only days away. In a recent video on his YouTube channel, Raoul Pal, the Journeyman, Powell presents a series of charts that suggest global liquidity is about to surge within the next 10 weeks. This surge, he predicts, will lead to a massive spike in cryptocurrency prices.
Markets are always unreadable around events like this. You need a day or two to settle down. I've been saying this for a long time. Inflation is falling. Rates were at 5.5%, they're now 5%. Inflation, headline inflation's at 2.5%. Half the people on the internet is like, oh my God, inflation's so high, it's 2.5% and it's falling. This is the chart of CPI versus the large outbursts of inflation, the 5 largest from the 1940s and 1980s. This Mount Fuji pattern is so consistent, yet everybody bleats, oh, well, if they cut rates, they're gonna bring inflation back. No, they're not, they never have. Inflation will come at the end of the cycle. This is so normal. Inflation is going to keep falling. It'll be below 2%. And guess what? I think rates are coming below 2% and people don't understand this yet. And so I think rates will continue to be cut. The market doesn't understand this. Rates are part of financial conditions that should continue to improve. In fact, do I have a financial conditions chart on? I've stolen Julian's charts from our Exponential Age Asset Management investment committee meeting this morning. That one's basically the rate of change of interest rates versus the ISM survey.
Powell refers to this phenomenon as the banana zone, a critical period where everything aligns for cryptocurrencies to make big moves. Powell's confidence in the banana zone is evident. He even put on a banana zone t-shirt during his video, explaining that he believes this period could arrive in a matter of days or weeks. He stresses that this isn't just some far-off event. It's something that could happen very soon, within the next 2 weeks. At the heart of Pal's analysis is his extensive macro research, which he conducts with his team at Global Macro Investor. Pal believes their macro work is the best in the world, and they've spent thousands of hours analyzing data to arrive at this conclusion. According to Pal, there's an 80% chance that the banana zone will kick in within the next 2 weeks, setting the stage for the kind of crypto rally that many investors have been eagerly awaiting. In Pal's view, this rally isn't just a personal hope, it's something that many of his peers and billionaire friends are counting on. The macro environment, high interest rates, and restrictive monetary policy have been weighing heavily on businesses and individuals alike. But Pal believes that the tide is about to turn. Pal explains that despite markets being at all-time highs, many businesses are still struggling. The disconnect between the stock market and the real economy has never been more apparent. People are feeling the pressure of high interest rates, rising mortgage payments, and ballooning credit card debt. Corporations, particularly those that aren't AAA-rated tech giants, are finding it increasingly difficult to borrow money. In short, while the markets may look rosy on the surface, the underlying fundamentals are deeply concerning. However, Pal is optimistic that the business cycle is about to change for the better. He anticipates a much improved economic environment over the next 18 months, with the banana zone acting as a catalyst for significant improvements in liquidity and business growth. One project Pal has been particularly bullish on is Sui, a cryptocurrency that he believes is poised to be one of the major players in the next cycle. Pal is a member of the Sui Foundation Board, and while he acknowledges that this could make him biased, he is confident in the project's potential. Sui, which comes from the team behind Facebook's now-defunct Libra project, has built an incredibly sophisticated blockchain that boasts lightning-fast transaction speeds. According to Pal, Sui's latency is less than 1 second for finality, making it ideal for applications such as gaming and financial markets. Sui has already started outperforming other major cryptocurrencies, including Solana, Pal's previous favorite, in which he still holds 90% of his net worth. While Pal has received some Sui tokens as part of his involvement with the foundation, he has also been buying more personally as he believes it will be a top performer in the upcoming bull market. One of the key arguments against Sui is its low float, meaning there are relatively few tokens available for trading compared to the total supply. While this may seem like a disadvantage in a bear market, Pal argues that in a bull market, this low float will actually drive prices higher. With fewer tokens in circulation, even a small increase in demand could cause the price to skyrocket. Pal's conviction is so strong that he believes we are on the verge of a full-blown crypto bull market, and Sui's low float could make it one of the most asymmetric investment opportunities out there. He has repeatedly emphasized that tokens with low floats and strong network growth tend to outperform during bull markets, and Sui fits that description perfectly. While Pal is careful not to name too many tokens, Sui is clearly on his radar as a top performer. He believes the team behind Sui, who have deep experience in building scalable blockchain technology, are well positioned to make the project a success. In addition to Sui, Pal has also been a strong advocate of Solana, a cryptocurrency he has been heavily invested in for years. However, he acknowledges that Sui has the potential to outperform even Solana in the coming cycle. Whether or not this will happen remains to be seen, but Pal is confident that both projects are set to do very well. As we look ahead to 2025 and beyond, it's clear that the cryptocurrency market is entering a new phase. Major developments, such as BlackRock's approval for Bitcoin ETFs and the increasing institutional interest in Bitcoin, are creating a perfect storm for explosive growth. Pal's analysis suggests that we are on the brink of one of the most significant crypto rallies in history, and the banana zone will be the catalyst that propels prices higher. In his closing remarks, Pal reiterates that this is not a player versus player situation. He is simply sharing his insights and hoping to help as many people as possible navigate what he believes is the greatest investment opportunity in macro history. He encourages his followers to do their own research and make informed decisions based on the data, rather than relying solely on his advice. Whether you're a seasoned investor or new to the crypto space, the message is clear. The banana zone is here, and the opportunity to capitalize on it is now. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more insights as we continue to track this historic moment for the cryptocurrency market. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on the Banana Zone and other exciting developments in the crypto world.